Hey beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another purchase or pass where I let you guys know about all of the new makeup that's coming out, whether or not I will be purchasing or passing it. Well, y'all know I ain't buying nothing, so I let y'all know about all of the new makeup that's coming out, and I try to give you guys, you know, my thoughts and my predictions on how these products will go on sale. So whether or not you need to hop on it and buy it now, or if you can wait because it'll probably be like 50% off in 2 weeks. Anyways, before we dive into today's video, if this is your first time joining me, hi, I am Jamila and I love all things beauty. I love all things makeup. I love all things skincare, and I especially love sharing my tips and tricks for how to find high-end and luxury beauty products at bargain prices. Yes, we do. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, I would absolutely love if you would consider subscribing and joining the family. Hey. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to scooch over to the side so I can insert some photos, and then we will just run through the products. I'm going to start off with Trend Mood per usual, but I think I might also hop over to Makeup Craze or some of those more indie brand accounts. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to start from the top because I can't remember where I left off, so let's just do that. Oh, so it looks like Tom Ford is coming up with some new fragrances. His fragrances are really expensive. Like, think $300+. I'm not going to be picking these up, but if you are interested, I guess they're going to be out. What I will flag, though, is that Tom Ford is sold at the cosmetics company store, and fragrance is usually 30 to 50% off, and on clearance you can get it for up to like 75% off. So if you are interested in these fragrances, I anticipate that these are going to come to the CCO. I don't see why they wouldn't. So if you don't want to spend $300, I would say just wait a couple of months and see if they come to the CCO. Okay, Beautybay has a new palette coming out. It's called Love Notes. Okay, so the first 2 rows are neutral, and then the last 2 rows, one's like a pinky reddish row. It's a very, very on the nose Valentine's Day love palette. I like the Beautybay formula, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like I need this. Like, it's pink, purple, neutral. All of these are shades that I have 10 times over. I'm sure you have it 10 times over. So I'm definitely not picking this up. It's going to be $18. That's one thing I love about the Beautybay formula, is that it's their palettes are like very, very affordable. So it's $18, so not mad at it. And you can use codes. So it looks like if you use the code TRENDMOOD, you get 10% off. And I'm sure there are other creators who have codes as well. So if you wanted to try the Beautybay formula, go for it, I guess. So it is a 20 pan palette, so you're going to get 20 shades, so that's not bad either. One of the things that I found with the Beautybay formula is that, one, I think they're mostly pressed pigments and not eyeshadows, so I have experienced some staining with their formula, and I found that it's easier to start with your deepest shade and then diffuse it out with lighter shades than to start with a lighter shade and then build from there. So that was like a learning curve for me, but I don't know if this is going to be the same, you know, the same thing, so that's just my experience. All right, moving along. This is a bit of a sneak peek. It does look like Makeup Forever is coming up with a new Ultra HD foundation. I've seen this foundation on sale in Sephora, so it looks like they're just trying to get rid of all of their stock. As a matter of fact, I picked it up. Yeah, I picked it up in the shade Y508. I haven't tried it yet, so hopefully it works. I think people generally like this. I think that this is a more lightweight, like light to medium foundation. So if you prefer that kind of coverage, one, now is a really good time to get the old formula on sale if you can and they still have your shade. But two, I'll be interested to see what this looks like in the new formula, and maybe I'll buy that new formula just to compare both since I have the old one. Morphe has a pink Be Mine palette. I don't like Morphe eyeshadow, so I'm not going to buy that. I wouldn't recommend you buy it. If you do like the Morphe eyeshadow formula, Morphe goes on sale like every other week. So definitely don't pay full price for that. It's going to be $12 full price. I'm pretty sure you can get it to 40 to 50% off at some point. And I've seen a ton of Morphe end up at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So you can get it even cheaper, like $5, $6 there. So yeah. There's nothing I actually, like, nobody needs another pink palette. Let's start there. And there's nothing about this that seems unique in any way. Alright, keeping it moving. So Natasha, speaking of pink palettes, has decided to release a Valentine's palette. It's called the Mini Crush. Here's the kicker. All of these shades are existing shades. None of these are new shades. Not a single one. Natasha has her love palette. She has her mini love palette. I don't know why we have the... Why? You know what? Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Alright. I don't think that's the palette that you need, especially if you have her other palettes. Like I said, all of those shades are repeats, so you're not going to get anything new, and it's a pink palette. I know it's Valentine's Day. I know it's a Valentine's release. Don't get me wrong, but do we have to be pink for Valentine's Day every year? Seems... Anyways. Okay, so Beauty Bakery is releasing skincare. I feel like this is their first skincare launch. I think they've been all about makeup, and they're releasing this skincare line, which, interesting. So there's a glycolic facial cleanser that's going to be $24. They have a moisturizer, which is going to be $28. A AHA and BHA exfoliating facial, which is going to be $30. A toner for $28. And sponges, cleansing sponges for $18. There's also a grocery bag for $14. For $14. Don't buy that grocery bag. The full collection is going to be $124. This actually looks really interesting. I'm always on the hunt to try new skincare, but my skincare collection is a little bit out of control, and I'm way more particular about skincare expiring on me because I do have sensitive acne-prone skin. So this isn't something that I would pick up, but I will say that it looks very interesting. I don't know about the ingredients in each of these products, so I can't speak to that, but they seem interesting, and they seem pretty well priced for what they are. So if you're gonna try it, let me know. I kind of really want to know how this is gonna work out. I think the grocery bag for $14 seems ridiculous, and I don't know about these sponges. Like, are they gonna be harsh? I've never tried those kinds of sponges, but okay. Okay, so Kylie Skin is releasing a lip balm set. It's gonna be $29 for 3 lip balms. No. It's a Valentine's lip balm set. There are 3 shades: cherry, strawberry, candy heart. Again, all pink or red. You could buy a lip balm, like, put some Vaseline on your lips. Like, you could buy a tub of Vaseline for probably $1 at the dollar store, and you would be fine. These expensive lip balms are just a waste of money, even on sale. Okay, Desi Skin. I don't know who this is. What is this? Okay. So it's a skincare tray made of real stone from Desi Skin for $44. So it's no actual skincare. It's just a tray, a stone tray to put your skincare on for $44. These brands are trying to play me, or trying to play us. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna, if you want to buy a stone tray for $4, buy your stone tray. But no. Okay. Moving along. Jaclyn has some lipsticks. She's coming up with the Bright and Bold collection. This looks like it's liquid lipsticks. It looks like the lipsticks are $20 each. The lip liners. And it comes with, like, they're matching lip liners. Those are $18 a piece. You guys know that I don't support Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, so I'm not going to be picking any of this up. I could also see this going on sale pretty quickly. This definitely feels more like a spring release than anything else. But I guess we're approaching spring. You know, we're in January. Spring is coming up. I think we're going to start to see spring releases from brands. So I'm not surprised by this. I think they're matte lipsticks. From the images, it looks like they're matte lipsticks. She also has a sharpener for $9. And a lipstick remover for $14. Okay. I mean, good for her. I'm not going to buy any of this, but alright. Oh, there's more to this Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's. They release. So it looks like her skincare line is doing the lip balms, and on her makeup side there's gonna be an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, looks like some lip glosses, some lashes. Kylie's also a brand that I don't buy from, and I feel like over the years it's become less and less interesting. Maybe at the heights I would have probably picked up something from her, but I'm even less interested now. I hate the fact that the eyeshadow palette has hearts in it. I think it's very kiddish and it's very childish, and I don't like it. I think the whole collection looks a little bit childish and a little bit cheap. I've seen her put out more, I guess, upscale products, or products that just have better packaging, because this packaging looks cheap. Nope. And it's another pink palette. Of course it's another pink palette. Jeez Louise. M Cosmetics. So they have an eyeshadow palette for $40. This eyeshadow palette is too small to be $40. They have a blush for $34, a highlighter or a lip luminizer for $23, and the full collection is $194. For why? Okay, I don't know nothing about M Cosmetics. I've never purchased anything from the brand. But what I will say is, having looked at their Instagram, their products don't look like they're designed for me. They don't look like they take my complexion into account in their products. I am not buying this. I also think, just looking at this, it looks extremely overpriced. This is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette, which looks very small, might I add. About the size of a highlighter with, you know, because it's what is this, an octagon? Whatever it is. So you get a couple of triangles of eyeshadow, and each of the $40 for them eyeshadow? No. Okay, so Pat McGrath and the Bridgerton collection is back. First of all, it's back in stock on her website, but I think that it's sold out. Some of the bundles have sold out on her website, but it's at Sephora. So if you missed it in the Pat McGrath website, or you prefer to shop from Sephora, it's now available at Sephora. However, it's not the full collection. The only things that are available are the eyeshadow and the blush trio. So if you wanted to get anything else, you have to buy it from her website. So just an FYI. Okay, so it looks like Melt is coming out with waterline pencils. They're $19 a piece. I feel like pencils, whether they be lip liners or eyeliners, should not cost more than $10. Okay, fine. If the brand wants to charge a higher price, that's totally up to them. But I think that you can get really, really good quality pencils, both lip pencils and eye pencils, at the drugstore. I think you get some from NYX. I've bought some from Morphe, and y'all know I don't even buy from Morphe like that. But I've bought some really, really good pencils at the drugstore for less than $10. I understand that these brands have like a bracket in which their prices tend to be. So sure, they're not going to charge cheap prices, but I do think that their quality is no better than what I've seen at the drugstore. The only real difference I've seen between drugstore and high-end and luxury makeup is really in the eyeshadows. Heck, even the lipsticks, but in the pencils and mascara, like lip pencils, eye pencils, and mascara, I think that there is no difference between drugstore, high-end, or luxury. All of them is the same. That's just my opinion. Okay, this one caught my eye. I'm very, very excited about this. First time in Lord knows alone how long I've been excited. But Urban Decay is releasing their Wild Greens palette. Thank the Lord that it is not a naked palette. Can we get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. And it actually looks really interesting. They should fire their photographer. I'm just going to say that. Because these photos look extremely washed out. And I've seen like some live video of the palettes in person, and they definitely look a little bit richer, a little bit more pigmented. So whoever is taking these pictures for their website needs to be de-hired. But I will say the palette looks interesting. I love green eyeshadow. I like that you get a really nice kind of warm row on top, and then the bottom row is those greens, and it does look like you get some grungy greens and then some regular greens. And the packaging looks very different from what I've seen Urban Decay put out. So I like that they're trying something new. They're trying something different. It's not a naked palette. But I also am not going to buy this at full price, and I do think that this is going to go on sale. Urban Decay is one of those brands that I think has fallen off, unfortunately. So people aren't really checking for them. So I don't think that, even though this is a interesting release for them, I don't think that it's going to get that much sales. So I do think it will go on sale. The palette does retail for $44, and they're also releasing a mascara with this collection. So it has the same packaging, and that mascara is $25. I just went on a rant about drugstore mascara, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah. So maybe we'll see that palette on sale for like 25-50% off soon, but I am very much intrigued. Billie Eilish has a perfume. I feel like there was a point back in the day when all of these, celebrities would release perfumes, and this just seems like, oh, yeah, they do that, so it's okay. So it's available at Ulta, I believe. Yes, Ulta, it's $68. I don't care to try it. Nomad Cosmetics released their Whistler palette. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes. There will be a first impressions video on it. It should be up before this one. So, yeah. Spoiler. It's beautiful. Yeah. Nomad is a brand that is, you know, just creeping up there and actually killing the game. Oh, not a new release, but something that's very interesting. Ulta Beauty is now going to have Fenty Beauty in there. So, hey, it must mean that the Fenty contract with Sephora is probably expired, so they're stepping into like being in Sephora and Ulta. I think that this is a great move for Ulta. I think Ulta is extremely accessible for a lot of people. So I like that, you know, you're going to be able to get more brands in there. And now I'm looking at like who else is next, because we just saw that Chanel is now in Ulta and now Fenty Beauty is in Ulta. So I'm really intrigued to see what other brands they're going to get in their listing, because Fenty Beauty is definitely a high-end brand. Chanel is definitely luxury. I would love to see them add more luxury brands to their lineup, because they do have a better rewards program. So you get more points, which you can then use into money, you know. So I'm excited by that. Okay, so Charlotte Tilbury has released a matte version of her eyes to mesmerize, like pot shadows. So it's basically a cream matte eyeshadow, which sounds like an oxymoron, but it's a cream matte eyeshadow. I've seen, I think, one review on this, and it did not look good. I wasn't planning to pick this up generally, because I don't, like, I'm not going to reach for shadows that are in, like, pot formulas. I barely reach for my singles as it is, and I'm definitely not going to do that with a matte shadow. So I knew I wasn't going to pick this up whether or not it was on sale. It does retail for $34, which is, that's a bit much. Like, indie shadows, like multi-chrome shadows, are like $25. So for a matte shadow, $34. Miss Charlotte has lost her mind. And I don't know what her shimmers, like, does anyone, like, I'm gonna have to look up what the shimmer eyes to mesmerize things cost, because that seems really expensive to me. How is Beauty Blender still in business? I'm asking for a friend. Because the only thing that they sell, I shouldn't say the only thing they sell, because they have makeup too, but they are known for their beauty blenders. And maybe people keep buying and replacing their sponges because they love the beauty blender. But you guys know that I think that the Shop Missy sponges are actually better quality than the beauty blender. So there's that. But anyways, they are releasing a new color changing sponge. So it changes color when it's wet. It starts off orange. When you wet it, it turns yellow. This is such a gimmick. This is the most gimmicky product I have seen in a very long time. And their sponges are $20. I'm not paying $20 for a gimmick. And this trend will pay the same $20.50. Am I paying 50 cents extra for this to change colors? Or did they raise the price of the sponge? I don't think I'm going to get to any of the indie stuff. Maybe I'll do a separate video for indie makeup, because there's a lot of stuff in this trend mood that has released in the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to skip indie and probably give you guys a separate video so that this one isn't too long. And I'm hoping to do just a couple more and we can end this video. So the next thing here is that Peachy Queen Cosmetics is doing a collab with Betty Boop for Valentine's Day. Okay, I see it. It makes sense. It definitely is an appropriate collab. This is another pinky purple palette. It does seem a little bit more versatile than the other pinky purple palettes. There's some gold, some purple, some silver. Okay, some reds. But one, I don't know this brand, so I don't know about the quality of this formula. And two, I have all of these shades 12 times over, so don't need it. So it's a 12 pan palette, and it does retail for $32.99. That's a very odd price point, but okay. So I'm definitely not going to pick it up. Colourpop is Colourpopping. They have 3 collections: Glow Getter, Soulfly, Wannabe collection. All of these are repeats. Tell me that green one is not the child palette from what is it, Star Wars or Star Trek or whatever it is. Tell me that is not the child. Remixed or revamped or redone or identical. Moving along, I have come to the realization that Colourpop is not for me. Like, I'm not the demographic they're marketing to, so I'm just gonna ignore them and keep moving. All right, Chantecaille has a new collection. It's the Giraffe collection, so it looks like there are 3 lip products, and then there is a Giraffe quad. So the quad is $74. The lip products are $48 a piece. Chantecaille is so overpriced. Unbelievably overpriced. I'm not buying this. Like, I'm not. But $74 for a quad? And yes, I know the Tom Ford quads are $89, $90, whatever it is. And I think that's ridiculous too. Like, damn. And look at the size of these little pans. That look like the size of a penny. I have some Chantecaille thoughts. One day y'all will get them. Another Colourpop release, Ignoring. Okay, let's talk about this Good Apple concealer. So I know people loved the Good Apple foundation that released. It was like a TikTok thing at a point. That was a little too full coverage for me, so I did not pick it up because I knew that I was not going to like it because I don't like full coverage foundation. So I definitely didn't pick it up. I don't know about this concealer. So the concealer says that it's lightweight, full coverage. If this is as full coverage as the foundation, I don't think I would like this. I also feel like I have the concealers that I love. The Pat McGrath concealer, flawless. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer, flawless. Heck, even the e.l.f. Camo concealer, flawless. I don't really think I'm interested in trying anything else right now. And I am trying to use up the ones that I have in my collection because I don't like to have cream products just sitting there. So I'm not going to try this. And I would also really want to see reviews first because, like I said, if it's like the foundation, which was thick, I know I won't like this. It does retail for $28, so, you know, not bad. Pretty normal pricing, so there's that. Okay, 2 more. We're going to do 2 more and then we're done. So, e.l.f. has released their Cookies and Cream collection. I don't check for a number of drugstore brands. I don't really check for any drugstore brands, but e.l.f. be killing it. They really do be killing it. So they have this Cookies and Cream eyeshadow palette that is going to be $9. It actually looks really good. And if it's the formula that they use in their bite-sized shadows, I think it would actually be a really nice palette. I don't know about the blue though, because the blues that they had in the bite-sized palettes weren't good. But it does look nice. It does look like it has the potential to be ashy. It can go either way. But I mean, I'm not picking this up. I have more than enough blue shadow, so I definitely don't need it. But it does look really nice. They have a lip exfoliator. That's going to be $5. Honestly, just rub your lip. It'll be fine. Shut up. They have lip gloss. They have 4 lip glosses. They're going to be $4 a piece. And then some No Budge shadow. What is that? Some No Budge eyeshadow for $5. I think that might be some liquid shadows. Oh, they're like those like stick things. Like stick shadows. They have a overnight mask for $9. The cream putty primer for $9. I'm thinking that that's the same putty primer, but just in different packaging. Oh, it has the Cookies and Cream scent, so they just added scent to it. They have sponges for $5, and then they have a brush set for $9. The sponges do remind me of the Sonia Kashuk sponge, I will say that. And the brush, it looks okay. It's alright. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up anything from this line, because I really don't need anything. I will say that the e.l.f. putty primer is really good, especially the acne putty primer. Amazing. So that is what I could recommend. I don't know about the sponges or anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, last product that I'm going to talk about, and this one has been out for a while, but I still wanted to talk about it, is the Danielessa Myrix lip and cheek palettes. These are dewy. I saw the promo pics for this and I was like, oh, so y'all just want me to be shiny. Shiny. I think that this is an interesting release. It definitely feels like this is released for makeup artists, you know, people who do makeup on other people. It definitely doesn't feel like this would be something that an individual needs, but if you do, that's fine. So it looks like there are 3 palettes. Oh no, there are 2 palettes. One which looks like it to be like blush shades, so you get a couple different blushes, and then the other looks more like a bronzer contour type palette. And I feel like with the bronzer contour palette, like I can't see, that's especially where I feel like it's for a makeup artist. Most people will use just one shade. I can't imagine people mixing and matching shades in this palette. So I wouldn't really pick it up. It seems like each of these are going to retail for $32, so it's not bad. But yeah, this release definitely feels too oily and too makeup artist specific for me, so I wouldn't pick anything up from there. And that's it. Okay, I feel like this video was way too long and I apologize. I didn't realize that there were so many new releases already. Sorry I didn't get to any of the indie stuff, so I'm probably going to do just a separate indie video. But yeah, I always have fun talking about these products. Ooh, let me scooch back over. Yeah, so I always have talking about the new makeup releases and what's on the market because it's funny as hell. I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. I hope you guys enjoy listening to me roast some of these brands. I have a good time. As always, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts on 1, 2, all of these products that I talked about, and if you plan on picking on any of them up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, what is you doing? If you're not subscribed, I would absolutely love if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the family. You know, we have funs over here. If you like this content and you're already part of the family, go ahead and share with a friend who you think might like this as well. And that's it from me, guys. I hope everyone is staying safe. As always, I love you all, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!